Well, the calendar has officially flipped to December, and you know what that means. It's basketball season here in Wildcat Country. I'm Theodore Fernandez, joined on the call by the man, the myth, the legend, Drew Borner, our resident kicker idiot, making his broadcast debut tonight. I'm excited for it. How are you feeling, Drew?
I'm really excited, looking forward to the year. We've got a great team, looking forward to it.
Yeah, Coach Mackey certainly agrees. He's really excited to seeing what his Cats can do. Warwick opened in the season against Rondout Valley. The Ganders won Section 9 Class B title last year. Drew, what do we need to do to beat them tonight?
First off, we have to beat the zone defense. Rondout is really good in the zone defense. It's going to be a great test for us in the beginning of the season. Second off, we got to rely on the veterans here on this team. We got a star-studded lineup, all senior starting lineup. It's going to be great to see them in action. And lastly, we have to beat the pressure. The full court press from Rondout is going to be really tough, and we got to pressure them. Most high school teams can't succeed with the pressure right off the bat, so we have to full court press them right off the bat.
We'll see if the Cats can deliver on those fronts. You know, game plans, everything like that, that's great. That's great to have. But in the sport of basketball, you need that guy who can step up in the big moments. Drew, who needs to step up if we're going to come through tonight?
That's going to be senior forward Johnny Lupkovich. Johnny's been struggling to get in the lineup here lately, but now's his year, senior year, starting now. It's going to be a great key player for the Cats tonight.
Look, he was named to the starting five this year, had some big performances off the bench, and we think he can reciprocate that on a larger scale here this season. Look, it's going to be a great year of Wildcat basketball. I'm really excited to be bringing you coverage. Don't go away. We'll be back with the call courtside.
Bullying impacts the life of millions of teens emotionally, and it often follows them into their adult life, if they live that long. Studies have shown that around 160,000 students skip school due to bullying. It often leads to the early death of thousands of teens. Sweethearts and Heroes aspires to give hope to these individuals in the darkest stage of their life. Now you can be the light by supporting Sweethearts and Heroes. Visit their website and make a change.
All right, here we go. It's time to deliver you some action between two very talented Section 9 basketball teams. Rondout Valley won Class B last year. They, look, they're a small school, but they have talent on this team, and I'm interested to see what they can bring tonight. Here's the tip-off, won by Harrison Neal for the Cats. Gonzalez takes it at center court. Cats trying to set the offense for the first time this season. Gonna give it to Neal. Passing around, Jones to Gonzalez. Inside Harrison Neal. First points of the Wildcat season come on a layup. No defender had a chance, and here's that pressure you're talking about, Joe.
Yeah, great pass by Jacob Gonzalez to Harrison Neal in the post.
And it works right away. Josiah Jones with the steal. Now Lupkovich. Beautiful feed to Gonzalez. There's the bucket. 4-0 lead for the Cats, 30 seconds in.
Great finish by Jacob at the rim here. Here's the pressure by Warwick.
I mean, you can tell already having an effect. Let's see what the Ganders can muster offensively now. With the ball is Zach Banks. Gonna pass out to Jacob Stange. We'll be hearing that name a lot. Rondout passing it around. McAuliffe defensively, top of the key. With the ball is Ethan Dean. Gonna pass to Banks. Three is off the mark. Harrison Neal. Tough fight for the rebound. Now Gonzalez up the court. Runs into a bunch of pressure. Now he's going to kick it out. Neal. Open three. No. And rebound secured by Dean.
Good shot there by Harrison. Open, taking the shot. See if he can make some shots coming up in this quarter.
Yeah, he'll need to. We saw him get the layup, but he'll need to up his three-point numbers this year to really take the next step.
Great pressure here by Warwick.
That's now Stange. Going to pass to Dean. Dean guarded by McAuliffe. Out to Stange. Long three. Guarded by Jones. No good. And Harrison Neal with the board. His second in the night. Now here's Lupkovich running the break. He'll draw the contact and the foul.
Great finish by Lupkovich at the rim.
Lupkovich going to the line. They are counting the points. We're waiting on that for a second. Here he goes. Timeout, Rondout Valley. Cats really got to them early. 6-0 with a chance to make it 7. Wow, what do you have to say about that start, Drew?
Great pressure by Warwick here. Really firing right off the bat here. Excited to see Warwick keep going here.
Yeah, look, that was, you could not script that any better. So you see Mackey talking to his team. Can't imagine there are many negative words in that huddle right now.
No, they've been up in the defenders, in the opposing players' faces, and contesting shots. Good rebound, good boxing out.
Okay, so now in the timeout, we're going to take a look at our starting lineup. Let's bring them up right here. Jacob Gonzalez, senior, all seniors here. Shane McAuliffe, he's in the backcourt. Josiah Jones, number 21, up there with Johnny Lupkovich, number 22. And can't miss him, Harrison Neal. We've seen him put his footprint on this game already. He comes in at the 5 spot.
It's going to be interesting to see the Cats here if Johnny makes this free throw, and if he doesn't, if they can get the rebound and put it back up, or just pressure them right off the bat.
Yeah, one thing that's cool about the press, you can fight for the rebound because you're not worried about getting back on defense, because if he makes it, you know, you're pressing anyway.
Yeah, and here's the full court press that we were talking about pregame.
Okay, so here is Jacob Strange.
Ball goes out.
And that's a turnover. Wow, second forced turnover already. We're just 2 minutes into this one.
Great pressure by the Cats here early on. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going and get off to a big lead.
So Jacob Gonzalez going to bring the ball up for Warwick. Give to Neal. Back to Gonzalez. He looks like he has room. He takes it. Nothing opens up. Back out to Neal, who's going to pop a contested 3. It's going to be a little off the mark. Rebound secured by Rondout. Now lightly contested here as Ethan Dean takes the ball up. A sophomore, actually. Many sophomores on this young Rondout team. Here is Jacob Stein. Gives to his twin brother. That'll be a storyline today for sure. Now Dean. Pass nearly stolen by Gonzalez.
Great pressure by Jacob.
Excellently played there. Oh, and there was Banks trying to get something to work. Throws it off a Cats defender.
Unlucky by Gonzalez. Good pressure again by the Cats on the defense right under the rim here. See what they can do on defense under the rim.
How about that inbound? And that will be a pretty clear foul call. As Harrison Neal makes a 3 after the whistle on the wrong basket.
Getting some extra shots up.
Right.
Why not?
Never too late to practice. Is that foul going to go against Lupkovich? He tried to contest, ended up hacking the arm of Jacob Stange. So Jacob Stange and Terrence Stange, twin brothers, were the 2 high scorers for the Ganders this year. Oh, wow. Okay, so Shane McAuliffe gets the steal. Now he's going to run the break. Give to Gonzalez. Little hesitation on the layup, doesn't go, but Harrison Neal there fighting for the board.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Great pass by Shane, though, right to Jacob. Leading them on with the bounce pass. Unlucky, though, by Jacob.
Well contested. Lupkovich going to take a seat. Into the game comes Jonah Medeiros. 6th man. He's a guy we'll be talking about a lot. He needs to take a step forward for the Cats this year. Okay, so here is Terrence. He faces pressure. Now he's going to look to pass. Cats up 7-0 here, as you see on this bottom. Now Dean. Dean going to throw it to Terrence. Or Jacob now to Terrence. Corner, Banks, 3. No good. Rebound Harrison Neal. Cats taking it up. Gonzalez now. McAuliffe. Pump fake, open 3. It's good. 10-0 lead for the Cats. Less than 4 minutes into this one.
Great shot by Shane there, right in the open. Pump fakes the defender, makes a miss, and then takes the open shot and drains the 3.
Now Dean trying to get the Ganders their first points of this one. Let's see if they can deliver. Banks, pump fake. He beat Medeiros, and he draws the foul. Waiting on the call.
Basket counts.
Basket counts. We hear the ref emphatically say to the scorers. So it's 10-2 now, and this can put it within 7.
And here comes Johnny Lupkovich for the Cats.
Josiah Jones taking a seat. Banks was the 3rd leading scorer on this Rondout team. He's a senior now, standing 5'11", and he gets to go there. Okay, so here is Gonzalez. Passes half court. Give it to McAuliffe. Hand off to Medeiros. Oh, and beautiful backdoor cut. Jacob Gonzalez draws the foul. What a find by Jonah Medeiros.
Great pass by Jonah here to Jacob. Let's see if they can convert the 2 shots here, but it's going to be interesting to see. It was a great pass, great movement. It's interesting to see if they can use that play again and try and find Jacob again to lead him to the rim.
Yeah, that was beautiful. You know, Jacob had that half step on the defender, and Medeiros really just threads the needle there. Gonzalez, if I'm not mistaken, was the best free throw shooter on this Cats team this year. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He was the worst free throw shooter on this Cats team. That is an unfortunate mistake made on my part. But look, maybe he's improving. He shot just 50% last year as he evens that there with the 1 for 2.
Great rebound by Johnny here.
Yeah, beautiful. And now Medeiros has the ball. Give off to Lupkovic. Can't get the layup to fall. Fights for the rebound and secures it past the 3-point arc.
Coach Mackey giving instructions here on the sideline for the Cats.
Yeah, look, he's such an active coach. You'll see him all game. As Harrison Neal gonna drive through contact. Layup doesn't fall. Gets the miss, and that one does. 13-3. Cats on top. Less than 5 minutes into this one. Full court pressure already. Harrison Neal with the steal. Oh, Neal hit hard. No call, but oh no, missed the layup. And there's, wow.
Great job by Harrison Neal with the steal and the full court press by the Cats, and then way to finish it, grab his own rebound, and goes right back up with it and draws the foul.
This is an incredible display of basketball. I don't know what we are witnessing. Gonzalez and McAuliffe take a seat, the 2 starting guards.
Jacob's got to be happy with the way he's playing so far. You know, get a little breather here and get right back into it. But another great performance by Jacob so far.
Yeah, look, this has been perfect. I mean, defensively, you're not even letting him cross half court most times. The press has worked to a T, and now Harrison Neal a chance to make it 16-3 here in the first. Gets it to go.
And I mean, Harrison, money from free throw last year, shooting 79% from the line. Not someone you want to foul and bring to the line.
Absolutely not. And here comes Rondout. Here's Banks. Dumps it off. Pass could not be handled. Medeiros comes away with it. And now McAuliffe. McAuliffe finds Harrison Neal. Just up and in over the smaller defender. Banks couldn't do anything there.
Started off with Jonah in the steal, passed it up to Shane, and then Shane finds Harrison for the finish again. Harrison starting off hot so far in this game.
18-3, and it's only the first quarter. Dean to Banks. Off-ball movement by the Ganders. Now here's Banks gonna try a 3. No good, that's his 3rd miss. We are approaching the 2-minute mark left in this first quarter. McAuliffe lofts up a 3, no good. Rebound, oh, Josiah couldn't handle it. Now McAuliffe in the corner. Neal directing traffic. Pass the ball to McAuliffe. Warwick throwing the ball everywhere. It's perfect ball movement. Harrison Neal, beautiful move. Couldn't get it to go though.
Unlucky with the spin there by Harrison.
Oh, and look at Josiah fighting for the board. Gets it. Gives to Johnny Lupkovic, and it is 20-3 with a minute and a half to go in the quarter.
Tough finish there from Johnny, being right under the rim, but manages to get his hand up and finish the ball there in the rim.
How about the job by Josiah Jones to fight for that ball too? That was incredible.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't get the call with the travel on the floor there, but manages to get the ball to Johnny, and Johnny finishes off.
Okay, so now it's Jacob Stain with the ball. Dump off to Banks, who's now 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. Not the start he was looking for.
Great block by Josiah Jones.
Yeah, that was beautiful. And now Shane McAuliffe up and in, underhand finish to get the bucket, 22-3 with a minute to go in the quarter.
Great finish by Shane with his left hand and transition with the man on his hip. Way to finish at the rim.
Okay, so now it is going to be Banks, or Dean rather, looking for something. Gonna throw it. Tough contested pass. Rondout does manage to hang on to it. So now Banks gonna drive. Gonna get hacked by Neal, and that'll send him to the line.
Great defense there by Johnny, though, disrupting the play, disrupting the flow from Rondout here. Cats, yet again, playing great defense here, 22-3.
That score does not even sound real. 22-3.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Cats are coming off. They're hungry this year.
Yeah, look, disappointing first-round loss to Kingston last year. They're looking to improve on that. I think they had one of the better regular season teams in Section 9, 9-12 on the season, but they competed with really all the best teams, and this is a team that could really take a big step this year. Banks, you look at his form here. That is very unorthodox, but it works most times from what I've seen on him.
Yeah, it's not something you see usually from a shooting perspective, but hey, you know what? It works.
Right. Not today, though. He's 0 for 4 beyond the arc, only gets 1 of the free throws, and now Warwick's going to hold the ball as we are under the 30-second mark here. Josiah Jones. Pass is going to be tipped and stolen. There's Banks. Contested layup falls, so it's 22-6 as the clock is under 20.
Unlucky from the Cats there. Good job by Jacob getting back, contesting the shot a little bit, not drawing the foul, which is really, really good for the Cats.
Okay, so now Gonzalez with 8 seconds to play. Warwick passing around. Medeiros has the ball with 4, 3, 2. Lubkovic at the buzzer is not going to fall, and Rondout Valley ends the first half on, I guess, their best run of the night. It's still 22-6 through 8 minutes. What a start for Coach Mack and the Cats team, talking to his players there. Rondout Valley, some disappointment in this huddle. We'll see if they can improve on their performance in the second quarter. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
An endangered species is a type of organism that is threatened by extinction. The number of endangered animal species is increasing every day. The largest cause of endangerment is almost always created by human activities. Healthy ecosystems depend on these animal species, and we as humans rely on strong ecosystems to sustain our environment and life. We need to protect these rare species at all costs. WWF works to conserve endangered species and protect endangered spaces.
Okay, so here we go. All right, here we go. Second quarter of action. Starting out, Cats up 22-6. Let's see if Rondout can improve on this performance. Banks, 3. Banks it in, and it's 22-9 now. Cut to 13. Okay, so here comes Warwick. Gonzalez, directing traffic, into the game for the first time. Number 20, Isaac Rios. First year as a varsity player for the Cats. Medeiros to Josiah. Back to Gonzalez. Rios. Drive. Oh, throws it right to Banks, and
Unlucky there by Isaac.
yeah, bad start, and Warwick picks up a cheap foul in the press. You know, that's an unintended consequence of the press sometimes, right?
Yeah, you know, it's unlucky there, but you know, Isaac's doing as much as he can to get to the rim, try and finish it. Didn't have an open lane there, tried to put it up, and then tries to pass it out, and Rondout player standing right there on defense, but that's unlucky with the press there. They're going to be close. They're not going to be man marking, so you can't get that unlucky bounce or sometimes just that pass to the open man.
Right. Great analysis there as Rondout trying to set something up. Lubkovic playing tight defense. Get to screen. Medeiros contests the 3, and that is not even close. Cats going to take it down the court, still up by 13.
Great defense by the Cats again here. Everyone's contesting shots, boxing out.
Yeah, and how did the job fighting through the screens there? You saw Medeiros immediately pick up on the man who Lubkovic lost. That's just great team defense. Now Harrison Neal going to give to Medeiros. Acrobatic finish, but it does not even touch the rim.
Unlucky by Jonah. Tries to make the acrobatic finish, try and put it up as best as he can, and doesn't fall, but, you know, right back in on defense here.
Okay, so now it's going to be Dean. Ethan Dean, that is. The sophomore point guard. And Shane McAuliffe comes away with it. McAuliffe now going to run the court. He's going to lay it in with one hand, 24-9. Cats are back up by 15 points here.
Great finish by Shane again. He's just deadly in transition and knows how to finish at the rim and use his size to his advantage to try and finish at the rim.
Right, that was actually became a running joke in our broadcast last year, you know, talking about the size of Shane McAuliffe, but he really knows how to use what he does have and is just, you know, he beats people with speed and he's always in the right place in the right time. That's something that he really does better than anyone else on this team even. as Neal misses the Dirk fadeaway there.
Yeah, Shane's basketball IQ is tremendous to have on this team that you have. I mean, everyone on this team, they've played basketball for a while. Some of them with each other on AAU. Great defense here by Jonah, but just Shane finding the pass to Harrison there before, it's just something you don't see. He's looking, Harrison cuts, and boom, the pass is there, and Harrison's right there.
Right, that's exactly what we're looking for. How about that? The alley-oop.
That's something you don't see often. Alley-oop right off the baseline here.
Thrown right over the top of the backboard, right into the hands of their star player. That's something that I imagine you have to practice a ton as Lupkovich draws the foul.
Johnny, again, right place, right time, goes up strong, tries to finish it, doesn't get the shot to fall, but going right to the line with 2 shots here.
The Stangers tried to combine on that defensive effort. I think it was Jacob that got a clean. Terrence from the front might have gotten some arms. So now 2 more at the line for Lupkovich. We've seen him make his mark on the game early. I think Max got him be impressed with what he said earlier. First one does not fall, though.
Yeah, first game of the season, Rondout, Class B champs. Really impressive how the way the Cats are playing here. Great shot by Johnny here to
definitely. And now
get
up
one.
14. Timeout. Rondout Valley. They're going to talk things over. What have you thought about this start from the quarter for the Ganders? How do you think they've responded?
They've started well. They started off slow. Warwick pressed them, full court press, like what we've been saying, and they've gotten back into this game. 25-11 now. Maybe Rondout can get back into this, but I don't think that's going to happen. The Cats well coached here by Coach Mackey. They look like a different team this year. It's something we haven't seen in a long time. Everyone's talking, everyone's communicating. The defense, contesting shots, the transition play by everyone here. It's been really good for the Cats so far.
Look, the ball movement has been absolutely incredible. That's what coaches would define great ball movement as. Everyone's getting it to each other. The passing around the arc, cuts inside. I'm still thinking about that dime we saw. I believe it was Jonah Madero's throw earlier. They're just on top of things so far.
Let's see what the Cats here. Sorry for stepping on you, Theo. Rondout's taking a lot of timeouts here, trying to maybe even just disrupt Warwick's momentum that they got going here. Warwick hasn't called a timeout yet, but something good to have going later on in the stretch, having all these timeouts. But Warwick still coming out with the full court press. Unlucky here with Jonah with the foul, but yet again, the press.
Now, what Mackey told us in our pregame conversations with him is that he wants to experiment with this press. And you'll see, experiments have good sides, they have bad sides. There's a good side. Jacob Gonzalez, the steal, the layup, the flex. Cats up 27-11. Now the Staines brothers passing it to each other. Here is Terrence taking it up the court. Pass inside, intended for Jacob, stolen by Jacob Gonzalez, actually. And Shane McAuliffe lays it in 29-11.
Great pass by Jacob, leading Shane to the hole. Another great finish by Shane.
And another steal by Jacob Gonzalez. McAuliffe, 3-pointer is good. I don't know what we are witnessing. The Cats lead at 32-11. Largest lead of the night for Warwick.
Shane, the sniper of the team, people would say here, doesn't miss a shot if he's open. And right again, folks, Shane McAuliffe with the 3-pointer.
Look, he's an incredible player. Averaged just shy of 10 points per game this year. He has already improved on that tonight. Jacob with the ball now. Pass inside. This is number 34. Gets it up and in. That is Dean Cooper, another sophomore on the team. 6'3", 220 as a sophomore. That's incredible.
Yeah, unlucky by Harrison there, playing great defense. Another good bounce by the Rondout player here. Interesting to see how the Cats can respond here.
Look, we see that zone that we talked about pregame. Oh, Josiah Jones.
Great shot by Josiah.
35-13. Warwick can't miss right now.
Warwick is on fire to start this second quarter.
Now Banks. Zach Banks passes it. Pass inside, back to Banks, who's going to fade away. Nothing but net, but not in the good way, though.
No, unlucky there.
Now Harrison Neal, give to Gonzalez. Now McAuliffe going to try a 3. Oh, and finally one does not fall for the Cats. Rebound secured by the Ganders. Okay, so here is Jacob Stange, who's going to be fouled. Look, with all the pressure they're running, fouls like that are bound to happen.
Definitely. I mean, unlucky by Johnny. They're just trying to get a hand in there, poke the ball loose, but ultimately it comes to a foul. You know, slightest contact there to the hand, it's going to draw a foul.
All in all, I'd say the press has been an incredible success thus far.
Yeah.
The amount of I can't imagine how many points off turnovers they've recorded, right? It has to be at least half their buckets, I'd say.
Definitely. I mean, Coach Mackey said he's going to experiment with the press here, and so far the press is working. It's good to see, you know, first game of the season, maybe a couple mishaps here and there, but it's worked out well for them so far. It's impressive to see.
First free throw falls for Jacob Stange there. Now these Stange brothers, they stand 6'4", 6'4", around 200 pounds apiece. They're ballers. They really are. No
That's
other way
insane.
around it. Okay, so here's Gonzalez. Now back things up a little. Give to McAuliffe, who's looking for another man. That's Lepkovich. Josiah Jones. Oh, that pass was a little misdirected. Now Lepkovich, Warwick just getting the ball to everyone, and Shane McAuliffe. Nice floater, no good. The rebound, Jacob Stange.
Unlucky there for Shane, just trying to get a shot up. Good shot to take, but doesn't fall. You know, get it right back in on defense here.
Warwick leading this one 35-15 with just shy of 3 minutes left in the half. Gotta think Rondout has to cut it to around 15 to want to stay in it, and there's one bucket.
Great shot. Right back in on transition here from Warwick, but, you know, great defense again. Everyone's just putting their hand up, trying to block the shot, contesting the shot, and it's been well. A couple shots have fallen, but, you know, it's good defense again yet by the Cats.
Okay, so here is Gonzalez. Josiah Jones, turnaround, jumper rolls in. 37-17, Warwick back up 20 points in this one.
That is something you don't see often here. Josiah Jones with a fadeaway jump shot from the elbow. Great shot by Josiah.
Now, many call that the worst shot in basketball. You know, the long two-pointer. It works there, though.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the shots that's one of the most difficult shots to take and make. And Josiah Jones did it perfectly.
Here's the inbound to Jacob Stange. He's looking to set something up. Finds Banks. Thought about the three, decides not to take it. Goes opposite of the pick, and now he's going to take a fade away outside the paint, no good rebound, given to Jacob Gonzalez. Gonzalez now going to drive, kick out, McAuliffe, pump fake, right out to Johnny Lepkovich, who drains the uncontested 10-footer.
Great job by Shane. Heads up play right there. Sees Johnny right at the block. Johnny puts up a little jumper, and shot goes in.
39-17 now. We are under a minute and a half to play in this half. Okay, so now Banks going to drive. And that pass could not be handled. That was number 2, Jalen McLean on the attempt, another sophomore. There are 5 sophomores rather, on this Rondout team. So they are going to need to learn fast if they want to stay competitive.
Yeah, not like Warwick. Warwick doesn't have a single sophomore, mainly seniors. So something that's a great shot by Shane here.
Yeah, I mean, you just see in the body language of these Rondout players, they look defeated right now.
Yeah, I mean, first game, a little bit of nerves probably for most of these guys, being, you know, first game on varsity.
As there goes Lepkovich, attaching him. Maybe we'll see a dunk here. Oh, he tried it.
Unlucky by Harrison.
Look, when you're up 24 points, I think you're allowed to miss a dunk.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Mackey's definitely might be a little upset, even though just, you know, didn't make the shot, but good try by Harrison. And then a great steal by Harrison.
It's another transition. Maybe we'll see Shane dunk it. I don't think so. Something tells me that won't happen. As he lays it in to make it 43-17 with 20 seconds to go in this half.
Yeah, I don't think you'll ever see Shane miss a layup like that, but Harrison, you know, gets right back into it, gets the steal, and finds Shane. Make up for his dunk here.
So that layup's going to cut it to 24. Now the Cats have 7 seconds. Clock ticking to 5. Lepkovich now. Harrison Neal with 3. He's going to try a three-pointer. That one doesn't fall. Josiah Jones pops it at the buzzer. Oh, and he gets it to go! Josiah Jones has heaved it up there, and it's good. 45-19, Warwick. A 26-point lead at the half. What a performance by this team. You see them congratulating each other. They are feeling good halfway through the season opener.
Yeah, I mean, everyone thought right there at the end that was going to be the last shot by Harrison, and Josiah takes the rebound and just puts up, just hurls it to the rim, hits banks it on the backboard and it goes in.
Yeah, even like a little spin as he threw that one up. That was incredible. And that really sums up this half perfectly for this Wildcat team. All right, so that'll do it for our first half coverage. We have another 16 minutes of basketball to go. Maybe Rondout can get back into it. I don't know. Don't go away, though, because this is some excellent Wildcat basketball.
In the U.S. alone, someone is killed by a drunk driver every 45 minutes. Everyone knows you should not drink and drive, but people do it anyways. 1 in 10 teens in high school drinks and drives. Drunk driving can be prevented. You can assign a designated driver when you go out, or you can call an Uber. SAD is an organization whose goal is to prevent teens from partaking in destructive activities. You can go to their website, www.sad.org.
All right, we are back. Cats up 45-19 through 16 minutes of play. Here we see Rondout breaking things down. Not the start they were hoping for, right, Drew?
No, definitely not. I mean, yeah, first game of the season, playing up against a bigger school here, but if I was a coach here, definitely not. You know, we want to see a little bit more fight from Rondout here. But Warwick's doing everything well so far. Defense is clicking. They're hitting everything in transition here, taking good shots.
Yeah, and looking back at the way he's talking, body language, you can see these guys are pretty dialed into what he's saying, and I'm sure there's not a single complaint about this team's performance right now.
No, definitely not. I mean, Mackey should be 100% very pleased with this team here to start the second half. A couple mistakes here and then, but not, major mistakes here.
Now, we see the starting five out here on the court, same starters. You got to wonder if they're going to experiment with some new players later in the game. Be interested to see if that happens.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they, get a couple of the bench guys in, get them some minutes, get some play time, especially some of the new guys whose first game on varsity. It's definitely a big step.
McAuliffe draws a foul. First shot attempt of the half. 26-point lead. Not much that can go wrong. But we've seen crazy things happen in the sport of basketball.
Definitely. I mean, 1 or 2 shots, the momentum switches completely in the game, and it could bring a team right back into the game.
Right. So let's see what McAuliffe can do. First free throw good. He is a very solid shooter. One of the better ones on this team.
Definitely. I mean, his shot is just so pure, and every time the ball comes out of his hands, you think it's going to go in no matter what.
Yeah.
Makes the second one.
And you see them still pressing, really getting a lot of usage out of this defense. Here is, here's Jacob Stange. Pass was a little overthrown, and Warwick gets the ball up 28 points.
Yeah, Rondout just hasn't clicked for them on offense here. But, Warwick's just dominating here so far. The press, they can't handle the press.
Firing on all cylinders. You see the continued ball movement. Arsenal gives to McAuliffe. McAuliffe going to try a three. That's at least a 22-footer. Gets to fall, and Warwick has crossed the 50-point mark in the opening minute of the second half.
Yeah, just saying 50 points in a high school game is just crazy. But, I mean, this team can definitely do it. They can put pressure on any team that they play.
Absolutely, as Rondout, it's now or never. I mean, if you're going to go on any kind of a run, down to 15 minutes of basketball to play.
Yeah, they need to score here on this drive right here down the court.
Ooh, you're saying drive. I think you might still be in football mode. Look, talking to Drew, explaining that there are no field goals. Field goals in basketball don't involve uprights. That was a long process, but I think he's starting to figure it out.
Yeah, great play by Johnny there, just using the defender's thigh to keep possession for the Cats down on this side of the court.
So Warwick set to inbound underneath. Let's see what kind of inbound plays they've drawn up. I'm sure Mackey has something cooked up for here.
Yeah, I mean, almost every high school basketball team has stack. That's like one of the most common basketball plays, you could say. Yeah,
plays like stack, box, they're fundamentals, but they work.
They work.
Yeah.
Great shot by Johnny right on the elbow there.
So Cats up 52-22 right now with 6 minutes to play in this third quarter.
Yeah, big 30-point lead. Just feels good first game. You have that comfort in the game that, a big lead helps with the nerves and just the first game. Great
Oh,
steal by
and
McAuliffe.
Absolutely picks his pocket clean. And Jacob Gonzalez lays it in. Catch up, 32 points.
Jacob, way to finish at the rim. Head almost at the rim.
Okay, so here's Dean. Pass gonna be stolen clean by Lupkovich. Wow.
Johnny playing like a free safety there. Got the football in me, but
No, that is the football analogy we like to hear right there. That is, because that's absolutely what he did. Okay, so now Gonzalez. Give McAuliffe. Josiah. To Neal. He's gonna drive in. Barely contested. He beat the man with the crossover. And 56-22 the score now. 5 to play in the quarter.
just so easy for Harrison there, just driving, Euro step, and just finishes right at the rim.
Yeah. So here's Jacob Stange. Pass to Banks. Banks was blocked. And Warwick can dribble the ball up past the center court mark. And
Harrison using the long arms to his advantage, blocking the shot.
Yeah, excellent performance by him. What's interesting, he hasn't even been like the centerpiece, the most talked about guy, but he's still making his presence felt really in every aspect of this game.
No, I mean, everyone knows the big three here at Warwick, Shane, Jacob, and Harrison, but it's just hasn't been one player tonight. It's been many. Every player has been firing.
That was an absolute dime from McAuliffe. Josiah Jones couldn't finish on the three, but Warwick's going to take it underneath now.
Great play by Jacob there, just trying to get a rebound. Unlucky with it, comes off the Rondout player, and they keep possession. But interesting to see here if Warwick can inbound the ball here and score.
Okay, so here's Josiah Jones. We give to Lupkovich, turn around, no good. Rebound Harrison Neal, who's blocked, fouled, they're going to say, and he'll head to the line.
Johnny, great shot there, fading away from the basket. Comes off the end of the rim, and Harrison with the rebound once again.
Okay, so Neal going to shoot two now. We are just under halfway through this third quarter, and Warwick has continued their stretch of dominance into this one. First free throw missed by Neal, nearly an 80% shooter last year from the line.
Here comes Jonah Medeiros for the catch, checking in for Johnny. Johnny should be happy with the way he's playing tonight.
Yeah, he's had a huge role in establishing the lead as big as it is. And you see McAuliffe and Medeiros, they're playing way back right now. Not going to allow any free points, and I think Warwick forgot to press here.
Yeah, you know what? It's okay.
Yeah.
Big lead.
We see Mackey off camera right now. He was not happy with the decision not pressing. Now, he is not going to stop killing his guys, even with the lead.
No, Mackey, a very vocal coach. And you can see Warwick switching to the zone defense here.
And there was a long three nailed by Terrence Stange. Excellent shot on there.
Yeah.
He cut it down to 32 points.
Great shot. At least something's fallen for Rondout tonight. They've been unlucky the whole entire night, but great shot by them.
It's about time for something to go down. Okay, so now Gonzalez. There's the zone they're talking about. We see it in effect, but it also allows the open three, and Shane McAuliffe makes them pay. 59-25, Warwick on top.
Shane, automatic from three, once again.
It's incredible look. As Harrison Neal grabs the miss. He's got to be in double figures for rebounds by now, I would imagine. We don't have the stats next to us.
Yeah, if not double, then definitely one or two off. But Harrison, right place, right time, grabs the rebound and brings it up the court for the Cats.
Now he's going to pop a three. That one is going to be no good, and over the back foul called on Josiah Jones. That will allow Rondout to take it up the court. 60-25 the score now.
Yeah, unlucky by Josiah there, using his height. Someone that's definitely sprouted up in recent years.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Especially me being there with him in height, and then one day over the summer, you see him come back to school, and he's 4 inches taller than me.
That's always great to have happen. We're tall people, not basketball tall, though, necessarily.
No.
Oh, Shane McAuliffe had something to say about that.
Great defense, though, by Shane, even though he's using his feet, but stops some momentum from Rondout. And Isaac Rios will check in for the Cats here.
Oh, and he's not the only one checking in for Warwick, right? I'll let you announce this one.
Hunter Kupchak coming in for the Cats here. First ever varsity game. Excited to see what Hunter brings to the Cats this year in this game.
As someone who has played with him, I believe, multiple years in rec, I've seen what he's capable of on the basketball court. Excited to see him do it on the varsity level. He can test the three there, and that one's going to be missed. Now Gonzalez. And Warwick might be clearing the benches now. Gonzalez to Medeiros. With just over 2 minutes to play in this third quarter. Here's Gonzalez. Looking for something. He's going to take it himself. And a lot of contact, no call. And Rondout's going to secure it. Oh, but a tie-up was forced.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Unlucky by Warwick there. You know, something definitely wasn't up. Someone wasn't in the right spot in the play here. But works out. Jacob decides to take it to the hole himself. Unlucky finish. Tries to finish with contact, but
yeah, the
Josiah
ball
drawing the jump ball.
The ball movement not as crisp without the starters in, and this is why they're playing to new players. You know, get them reps, get them involved in Mackey's system, and see what they can do.
No, definitely. I mean, and this is the type of game that you want your non-starters playing, get experience, get some time, because it's a whole different world playing on the court against an opposing team. You know, you do it in practice, you can go through all the motions, but come game time, it's a completely different animal.
Absolutely. We saw Banks miss three on the other end. He has not had the night he was hoping for. And now Rios going to pass high to Josiah. Now Medeiros. And the three-pointer. Oh, that one was missed. That was number 11, Connor Brogan, Jr. His first varsity game as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Unlucky by Connor.
He gets the steal, though.
Gets the steal. Goes right back.
He's got the luck now. Mackey calling a play on the sideline, as we see. Now Josiah to Rios. And Jonah Medeiros, corner three is strong. Rebound secured by Jacob Stain.
Yeah, great pass by Isaac. Finds Jonah in the corner.
Yes, under a minute to play in the third quarter. Cats up 60-25 still. No scoring in a minute. Banks. Jacob Stange, back to Banks. He's going to a screen. That's Emil Weintraub, another sophomore. He's 6'3", 210. Still got time to grow even.
And I think they're calling an offensive foul here on Rondout.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact off the ball. And that'll give Warwick the ball.
Great defense yet again by the Cats with here 60-25.
Yeah, so here's Medeiros. Looking to set the offense, serving as the main point guard right now, which is a great role for him to get to experience.
Yeah, Warwick definitely just going to let the clock come down here. Don't want to get a silly mistake, leads to points, but definitely just going to let the clock run out here.
Yeah, there's about a half-second difference between shot and game clocks. I'm sure they'll throw something up late in the clock. Here's Rios. He'll pop a three early. No good. Hunter Kopchak, the rebound. Kick out. Connor Brogan. Oh, that one was short, too. And Warwick fought for it. Doesn't matter. Buzzer expires, and Warwick up 35, 60-25. What a performance by Warwick so far. We got one more quarter to bring you. Don't go away.
Nature is a beautiful thing, but as humans have been ruining our planet. It is safe to say that without trees, humans would not be alive. Deforestation is a problem all over the world, and we need to find an alternative method. We need help. New York State Forest Action Plan is planning on restoring our forests. This organization is planning on completing their plan in 10 years. Do your part by helping stop deforestation. Visit dec.ny.gov today.
And we are back at the Mary Mezzetti Gymnasium. Guys, I'm going to keep calling it the I did it in volleyball. I need this to catch on. I need us to call this gym the You know, every cool arena has a nickname. The Make it a thing, guys, please. Wildcat Country, help me out here. Okay, so Warwick going to inbound the ball. Up 60-25. Not much that can go wrong in 8 minutes. Look, we like to keep things interesting as broadcasters. I can't see any kind of comeback happening. You never know. Keep watching to find out. Also keep watching to see these new Cats get involved. Here's Kojo O'Day, new to the Warwick school system, and he's been a great addition.
Won a section championship with soccer this year, being a pivotal player, for the Cats in their midfield for soccer, and taking his talents to the basketball court. So let's see what he's got.
Okay, so here's Terrence Change, passes to his brother. Now Banks in the corner. Gonna drive. Oh, and Kojo already getting involved. Tough defense there. Rondout's gonna get the point on the second chance opportunity. So 60-27, a minute into the third quarter, or fourth quarter rather.
Yeah, unlucky by the Cats here. Kojo trying to make a play, block the shot.
Here's Rios to Medeiros. Back to Rios. Hunter Kopchuk. Deep two is going to miss. That's his first shot as a Wildcat. He'll have plenty of time to get one to fall.
Great steal by Kojo.
Games. Yeah, look, we saw the athleticism on display there. He just got the ball. Offensive player didn't even have a chance. And there's a foul on the Cats. You know, I got to ask you this, Drew, because I got to wonder. What do you think the fouls would be a problem for the Cats were this a close game?
I got to say yes. I mean, anytime one of your players gets in foul trouble, you got to be careful with him because then the opposing team's like, all right, this guy's got 4 fouls. We're going to take it to him and try and get the 5th. I mean, in this game right now, no, but I mean, any other game, especially when it comes down to like league games, definitely. But right now, I don't see it as a problem. But I mean, you don't want any of your players getting in foul trouble because, especially as a head coach, Coach Mackey, it becomes a problem.
There's some volleyball action there, both teams trying to hit the ball away. You know, you just got to wonder, would it work against a Newburgh or Washingtonville or Kingston? And that's why they're experimenting with it early against some of these smaller schools.
Yeah. I mean, Rondout here again, going straight to the alley-oop. Almost every inbound play has been an alley-oop to Strange, but
you know, and that's the kind of thing that it'll work early. I think Warwick has adjusted very well, and there they have to just throw it long instead of normal offense.
Yeah. I mean, Warwick again pressing. They've done well on defense here with the inbound. They've only connected once Rondout from the inbound play, but Warwick's been locked down so far.
Sanch was a little long on that shot. And now Connor Brogan gets the 3 to fall, 63-27. And we are officially in garbage time, if there was any doubt about it. Under 6 minutes to play.
Yeah, finally a shot goes through for Connor Brogan here. Big 3 from him. Definitely a boost of confidence for him in the rest of this game.
You know, to get those first points in the first game of the season has to be an incredible feeling, right?
100%. I mean, just your first basket going in, it's a sigh of relief for you.
There's a bucket from the Rondout side, so 63-29. Cats still have them doubled up by a healthy margin. And this is going, you know, they obviously took the brakes off a little in the second half, but still going to end up being a massive margin of victory. Here's Brogan. Give to Rios. Now Kojo. He can't get his bucket to fall, but he'll again, and they'll have time to score for sure.
Yeah, unlucky from Kojo there. Just trying to make a play happen, but unfortunate.
Okay, so here is Stange getting a pick from his brother. Give to Banks in the corner. Back to Jacob Stange. Another screen. He'll try another long 3. This one's no good, and it's going to go out of bounds. Almost hits the baby in the stroller there.
Yeah, that would have been bad to see.
Yeah,
great play by the mom there.
Yeah. Play of the day there, I'll say. I don't think we've seen anything to rival that one. Cannot let the baby go down.
No.
Okay, so here's Hunter. Give to Kojo. And he traveled, yep. Yeah, you can't run with the ball. This is not soccer. Again, you know, it's tough adjusting to basketball. I think you've seen it here in the booth. I think Kojo's seen it on the court.
Yeah, definitely. It's a whole new game. It's just one of those little mistakes that you're going to look back at and be like, oh, shoot, and then you're just going to keep going.
And there's the steal, but Connor Brogan, he's going to throw it out to Hunter Kopchuk. And
wow. What a pass by Hunter.
There's a highlight-worthy play. First assist Hunter, first point Kojo, and they have the Cats continuing to roll at 65-29. We are officially halfway through this fourth quarter. 4 minutes to play.
Yeah, definitely feels good for Kojo getting his first points.
Off camera, one of the cooler moments, Baby Mackey almost walked onto the court. I think he has a little while before he can get involved, as here comes Rios. Gives the ball back. after exchanging with Medeiros. Now Brogan. Back to Medeiros. You see the slow ball movement. They're clearly trying to burn some time here. Get out of this one. And there's Rios. You know, it works. Yeah. That was a well-ran play. They're continuing to do it, even with the second unit in. Great ball movement.
Great play by Isaac there. Way to find the hole, put up a shot. Shot goes in. Boost the confidence for Isaac here. Great first start to his varsity career.
That was a beautiful behind-the-back pass to, I believe it was number 11, David Fariala. He stands at just 5'7", 120. Could not get a 3 to fall, though. So 67-29 the lead now. We have just over 3 minutes to play, and Rondout will have it underneath the basket, back into the game to throw the inbound Zach Banks, or Ethan Dean, rather. See what they can draw up. I'm going to go for the bounce pass instead, stolen by Medeiros.
Yeah, Jonah, another heads-up play by him. Looking for the steal, gets the steal.
Kind of broken too strong on the corner 3, and this will give the ball back to Rondout with officially under 180 seconds to play. And there's another steal. Connor Brogan, the speed. Can't get the layup to fall, but Rios was there to clean up the mess, and 69-29, 40-point lead for Warwick, largest of the night.
Yeah, unlucky by Connor there. Great job by Isaac, coming down the court and making sure he's there to clean up the rebound.
This one's going to be it's going to be called a blocking foul. He tried to get himself set, was not there in time. Yeah, you know, a lot of fouls, which is going to happen.
Yeah, first game, it's going to happen, but definitely something to learn on. They can look back at this game after the game and be like, hey, you know what, we got to fix that and move on, and hope in the next game they can do something a little different.
Cats have Minnesink up next. Basketball program that hasn't been great as of late, but I'm sure that's not a game they'll take for granted. Can't even imagine what Sirico is going to tell him pre-game. And he's hyped us up in gym class about this game already. Yeah, do not wear green to school anytime soon if you're a Warwick student.
No, if you were wearing green, you are going to get singled out by Coach Sirico, because Coach Sirico is not fond of that green.
Deservedly so. You should not be allowed to wear green in this school.
No.
You know, we got the green Gatorade cups here. I think those need to be changed out too. You know, paint them purple.
Purple, yeah.
Right?
Purple Warwick Gatorade cups.
Yeah.
Or yellow, something different. White, not the green.
Yeah, get rid of the green.
Can't have the classic green Gatorade.
Okay, so there's going to be, I think it's going to be just being called out of bounds. So Warwick's going to take it up. And Jonah Medeiros. Going to give to Rios. Now to Connor Brogan. Warwick just passed the ball off to each other. Medeiros to Rios. Connor Brogan. Now Hunter. You see them moving it to everyone. Shot clock halfway expired.
Second team definitely looking a little more fluent here with the ball.
Connor Brogan pops a 3. No good. Too strong.
Great tip by Kojo.
Yeah, I mean, Rondout. Oh,
great finish by Hunter at the rim.
Hunter Gobshup gets it to go, draws the foul. Cats have cleared the 70-point mark in the season opener. 1:18 to play, so we're nearly done with this. We've kind of set the stage for the Cats this year. Look, this looks like a good team, right?
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, this team is something we haven't seen in a while. Just the leadership from the seniors here.
As Hunter Gobshup can't get the reverse layup to fall. Look, Coach Mackey, this is 5th year as a coach. 21-36 on the career. That does not tell the full story. Struggled early on with a weak program. Looked like in the post-COVID era he was building something. They had a good year in the shortened 2021 season. Last year, they were good. You know, they could have had a couple other things go their way. But this really feels like the year everything comes together. You know?
Definitely. I mean, playing in the toughest level, Class AA here, going up your Kingston, your Middletown, your Newburgh. Monroe's been competitive. Washingtonville is always a competitive game.
There's the bucket by number 11, David Ferrialo, the sophomore, getting his, I'd imagine, first career bucket here. But yeah, go continue, Drew.
Yeah, this team is just, they're more mature. They know the system. They know Coach Mackey's system. They've had him as a coach. He's been here for this is his 5th season, is
yes.
what we've been saying.
and this might be the year for the Cats where they can compete in AA.
You know, they lost some pieces. Dury, Nicosia, we all love on this channel.
Yes.
But I really think they got some great replacement pieces, and we're now counting it down. Clock, he clicks under 5, no shot clock, and Jaden Rios will run it out. 71-31, the final score here. What a game for the Cats. Don't go away. We will be right back with post-game coverage. We're talking to players and Coach Mackey for that one.
The ecosystem is being destroyed by the commercial fishing industry. Worldwide, 30% of fish species are overfished. 100 million sharks are killed annually every year alone. If this continues, the oceans will soon be empty. Become a member of Save the Fish today. Only you can help stop overfishing. Donate, volunteer, and teach to protect our endangered species. Visit www.savethefish.org to learn more.
All right, well, we just saw the Cats with a dominant performance in their season opener. I'm joined by two very special guests. First off, Coach Mackey. Coach, first of all, how's it feel to get a win in the first game of the year?
Well, it feels good to be playing again. We've been working, our group has been working since April, so to finally play a game that matters was tremendously important and fun for us. So, and also to win is, we said in the locker room, 1 game down, 19 more to go.
Look, you guys won by 40 points, completely ran them out of the gym. I can't imagine there's much you have to complain about. If there's one more thing you want to see from the team, what would you say it is?
Well, we were talking about just building good habits because we understand that Rondout is not who we're going to be facing in the playoffs. It's not going to be who we're facing in our division. So just cleaning up some of our habits like cheating for steals and getting lazy in certain parts. But, you can't really complain when you get to play every single guy. You win by 40. But, again, we know our goal is a little bit bigger.
All right, thank you. And we'll be following you as you go after those goals. Have a great day. Thank you. One person who's going to help the team try to achieve those goals, Johnny Lefkovich. Johnny, you were chosen as our pregame highlight by Coach specifically. This came from him, not us. And I think you delivered. How's it feel to have won your first game?
It feels great. I mean, like Coach said, we've been working since April, so I was very antsy, a little nervous too, and I was glad we can get back on the court. I feel like one thing about last year is that our first quarters weren't the greatest, and for this game specifically, we started really well. I believe we were up like 20-8 at the first quarter, so I'm just very happy to play, and a great team win.
You guys started the game, by the way, 22-3 run. That is absolutely unheard of in basketball. And, me and Drew, we started to get bored during the broadcast, so we started talking about this team. And you guys are very, very, very senior heavy. How do you feel? Actually, you guys have played together for years. Like, how's it feel to have it all starting to pay off in this final year?
The chemistry's amazing. I mean, like I've been playing with H, the whole starting lineup. I've been playing with them since about 4th grade. So it's great to, it's kind of sad that it's our last year, but I think we'll play great. And like I said before, the chemistry is there, so I'm very happy.
All right, go hang out with your team now, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you, Theodore. Have a good night.
Okay, so I'm going to bring Drew back in. Let's break down this game, Drew. What really stood out to you from the Wildcats' perspective?
The pressure from Warwick. They pressured right off the bat, full court press, then a half court press. Just them dominating on defense. Rebounding was very key for them tonight. Harrison, I think, had over 10 rebounds. Smart shots, Harrison, Jacob, Shane. Shane with a couple threes. Just overall great movement. And the starting lineup, you can see what Coach Mackey said. They've been working since April, and it really showed with their chemistry, them running through the plays. Every player knew where they had to be. The second team came in a little bit rough, but they're going to work on it. They're going to keep going, and it's going to be really exciting to watch them play this year.
What a performance. 71-31, the final score from the MI. One of the most one-sided games you will ever see. 1 down, 19 to go, as Coach Mackey said, and we'll be bringing you coverage of as many of those 19 as possible here at Warwick Valley Television. For Drew Borner and the rest of my excellent production team, I'm Theodore Fernandez.